it is nighttime, and this time around we're going to discuss how to run with your walker. Today we're going to be discussing the Triarch Stalker. I gave it a B grade. If you believe that the Triarch Stalker deserves a higher grade than that, mention say why in the comments. Um, it is a okay unit. Has okay offensive capabilities, decent defensive capabilities, and best thing about it is the fact that it can help the entire army with shooting a particular unit. So let's get started by going over the bad. The Triarch Stalker rules can be found on page 97. Okay, there's three bad things that I don't like about this unit. The first thing I don't like about this unit is that it has low damage output. For 140 points, it is not putting out 140 points worth of firepower. Um, Two multi melter shots is not good enough. The 8 strength 6 minus 1 2 damage gun is not going to, it's not enough. And the twin heavy Gauss cannon and strength 7 extra 6, was it 30-inch range, strength 7 minus 3 AP D3 damage, that's not enough firepower from for 140 points. 140 to 150, or what, like 135 to 150. That's the same. That's like 140 points. When I think of 140 points, that's literally four Scorpion destroyers. That's four Wraiths. Um, Four Scorpion destroyers, four Wraiths. What? Three Locust destroyers. Um, or a or I mean, there's so many things that are in that range. A Ghost Arc that puts out more, that can do more damage, and they are just as survivable, but they do not offer that buff. And the buff is the reason why you take this unit. Now, the other bad thing about it is that they gave it a pretty good melee capability, melee option with this three with strength 7 minus 2 flat 3 damage, and I always love the flat 3 damage as I showed on the Deceiver video. But only having 3 attacks is still bad because you're most likely going to miss one, and you are have a pretty good chance of rolling a 1 or 2 on the wound roll, so you might not get that second wound. But with the 3 damage, you're most likely going to kill that intercessor or kill that blade guard, which is really good. I mean, not so that's the 3 damage is going to be on the good side, but only having 3 attacks is not good. Um, and lastly, it doesn't benefit from the dynasty traits. Man, if this thing could be objective secured and can get the free 6 inches, or be able to get an extra -1 AP in on its melee attacks or its shooting attacks, or getting an extra 3 inches on its flamer, man, this thing will be really good. But it isn't. Um, that doesn't necessarily make it bad. It's just that these are the things that make it unattractive. Now let's go to the good. It has the good things about this bad boy is that it has living metal, which means it slowly regenerates, and also you can have spiders to give it an extra D3 wounds back. So this thing is capable of taking a hit and recovering if they're unable to take it out in one round and still be able to still do its job. And it has quantum shielding, which is excellent for, like, a lot of people want to take it out with their eradicators, but this thing can survive eradicator shots because 1/3 of their 1 or 2 of their shots will miss, and then half of those hits don't wound, and then a third of your wounds that get through you save, and then they are simply not able to roll high enough because it has 12 wounds. It's not They're not capable of getting through all of that defense that is offered through quantum shielding. Um, and also, if you look at the spider video, you will see how you are capable of doing more with the spider and the Triarch Stalker combination, as I'll show later on in the video. Targeting relay is the best thing about it. Basically, targeting relay, if you hit something with the shooting attack of the Triarch Stalker, then all Necron models in your army get to reroll ones and with their shooting attack. You combine My Will Be Done with that, all of your core units with My Will Be Done are hitting on the 2 plus, re-rolling ones. That is amazing. If you're using God's Reaper bombs, you're using Tomb Blades, you're using Immortals with Tesla or Gauss blasters, that type of accuracy is amazing. It makes your army very consistent, very potent, and it makes up targeting relay makes up for the inefficiency of this thing's weapons because the guns on this thing doesn't do enough damage, but because targeting relay, it makes the unit that follows that attack capable of doing the damage that this unit wasn't able to do, and that's why the Triarch Stalker still received a B grade, in my opinion. And also the melee, like I mentioned earlier, it only has 3 attacks, but it's automatic 3 damage. So if you get one, if it goes through, it's most likely going to kill whatever it is: Terminators, Intercessor, Blade Guard, Gravis Marines, you name it, 3 damage, boom, dead. Don't have to worry about rolling the dice. It's going to kill it. And another good thing about it is that it has the Judgment of the Triarch. I mentioned that, oh, with only 3 attacks, one of them may miss. Well, with Judgment of the Triarch, you're hitting on a 2 plus, so you're almost guaranteed to get those hits and be able to cause 2 to 3 wounds instead of only 1 or 2. Also, Judgment of the Triarch helps you in situations where you're trying to get targeting relay. Let's say you're in a situation where they you've been bracketed, and you're now hitting on a 4 or 5. You can use Judgment of the Triarch to hit on 3s or 4s. That way you can continue to get your targeting relay. And the last thing that's good about this unit is that it can tie up units. Like if you anything with a strength of 3 will hate this unit because they won't be able to hurt it, and they can just tie it up forever. Living metal, letting it regen wounds. It's just an excellent unit to tie up stuff. Now let's go to the battlefield so I can show you some cool ways you can use this bad boy. Okay. I mentioned, I've already mentioned the way you can use, the Reaper Bomb, Necron Warriors with a um, Overlord, giving them My Will Be Done, teleporting over, and doing major damage. Um, Now, if you move this thing up 10 inches and then shoot at one of the targets, that makes the Reaper Bomb rolling. You get to re-roll ones, which is really good. Let's see, one, two, three, four. Only 4 misses, and just like that, all 40 shots will hit. And then you're looking at what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 saves on Space Marines. So slash roll 23 d6. They save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 15. 15 wounds. That's enough to kill them. Um, Also, with the targeting relay, if you have a, it really helps with the spiders who, the 36 shots. If you have spiders with particle casters or shredders, I'm not 100% sure, but have spiders with nose nearby. You basically get to re-roll ones, hitting on threes, 5d6. You get, see how that netted you four more attacks. That went, I mean, four more hits. Um, and you only miss with one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Strength five. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that would be 18 shots against like a regular intercessor squad. 18 wounds, I mean. And you will do one, two, three, four. You would do 5 wounds. But also, um, now I having this unit slowly go up the field with the Triarch Stalker and this thing here. These guys able to heal him D3, um, and he providing, it's just a nice little, like, it's an excellent little distraction from having a something to take their minds off your Catan. If you have something like this going up the board, um, also while I'm thinking about it, you hear me often talk about the Reaper Bomb. The biggest bomb the Necrons can drop on somebody first turn is not the Reaper Bomb, is actually the Tomb Blade Bomb. And the reason why the Tomb Blade Bomb way way better is because the Tomb Blade Bomb is God's blasters, which means they can take advantage of relentless onslaught, which means their sixes explode, their unmodified sixes explode, and also if you're using Mephrit, you're looking at -3 AP. So this we're gonna do the Tomb Blade Bomb real quick. Um, let's pretend like we shoot a heat ray shot up there. So 2d6, two shots. I mean 2 hits, 2 wounds. They don't get a save. That's enough to kill two, which is not going to leave enough for the Reaper Bomb. But anyway, I mean the Tomb Blade Bomb. But watch this. This is bananas. All right, so slash roll 36 d6 shots because that's the most you can have. Is 9 Tomb Blades. 9 times 4 is 36, right? Okay. Now remember, I said you're using relentless onslaught. So for each 6 that explodes, you're going to use targeting relay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slash roll 6d6 for targeting relay. All right. Now you miss 1, 2 shots, right? Now look at all the 6s that explode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 minus 2 would be 7 extra hits, right? So 36 plus 7 is what, 43? So 43 hits. Wounding on 4s if you're up against like an eradicator unit, right? So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 saves. And only sixes save because the gauze blaster is -2, but you're in half range because you're within 16. And just like that, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, look, they 3 out of 24, 21. So that would have been enough to kill 7 eradicators. That combo alone kills 7 eradicators. Now, I only use Relentless Onslaught. Imagine if you had used disintegration capacitors where 6s auto wound. Or if you would have used the Method one to get an automatic 3 mortal wounds as well to go along with the shots. So 9 Tomb Blades with My Will Be Done and targeting relay. And to be honest with you, you really don't need the walker. I mean, it did result in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If it wasn't for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you would have had 37 hits if it wasn't for the targeting relay. So you really don't necessarily need it. It's just another buff that you can use. If you like the model and you think it's worth it, go ahead and use it. Um, I, um, I think it's okay. Like I said, I gave it a B grade. Um, but like I also showed, it can help whatever bomb you decide to use. If you decide to use the Necron Warrior Reaper bomb, if you decide to use the Tomb Blade bomb, um, whichever bomb you decide to use, it will make them extremely whatever it makes it more efficient, hands down. Um, I just don't know if I just don't know if I am willing to sacrifice that 150, 140 points or whatever it is when I can use like maybe get an extra 4 Wraiths or 4 Scorpic Destroyers. But if you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like button. Um, and if you are a Necron player, I highly suggest you subscribe. I will continue to make excellent 40k tactic videos with about Necrons. Hopefully, when tournament time comes around and Corona is gone, we'll be able to win some tournaments. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to watch the other videos, especially the Tomb Blade ones, because the Tomb Blade one, I can show you how you can be very effective with that unit. Especially if you're thinking about using the Tomb Blade bomb instead of the Reaper bomb. Um, and thanks for watching Nighttime. And as always, have a good night.